Hey everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Tactical Thursdays. Tactical Thursdays are all about how we get tactical and practical by rolling up our sleeves and using the software. In past sessions, we have covered Atlassian's Jira, everything from the timeline to the Scrum board to the dashboards to backlogs to updating automated tasks. And today, as you can see on my screen, we will be covering OpenAI's ChatGPT, specifically creating a custom GPT of your own for the purpose of all things PMO. Remember that PMO stands for Program, Product, and Project Management, and sometimes the P in PMO even stands for People. So, if you've been paying attention to the news, you would have heard that this week it was announced that Sam Altman, who is the CEO of OpenAI and also the CEO of Oracle and another major corporation, have invested $500 billion, that's billion with a B, into data centers for all things AI. So if you're thinking this is just a fad, it's going to go away, it's not going to take, this is just my opinion on the matter as someone that's been working in the tech space for over 20 years. When people invest $500 billion, things are not going away. They are investing for the future. So people worry, they come to me and say, Mark, I'm afraid, I'm going to lose my job to AI. You don't need to be afraid. You are not going to lose your job to AI. You are going to become the kind of person that uses AI as a tool to make you even better. And that's specifically what we are covering today. We're going to be using ChatGPT to create our own GPT on PM guidance. So what you can see here is the ChatGPT window. Currently, I'm using the ChatGPT 4.0 model. I'm going to click on my profile here. It's going to give me a sub menu. And what I am going to say is my GPTs. I'm going to click my GPTs. And you see right here, this window says create a GPT, create a customized version of GPT for a specific purpose. And that's it, folks. It's that easy. In 3 minutes or less, and I spent the first minute and a half going on and on, like I always do. But this is how easy it is. You're going to say create GPT. You can create this for your own. Because we talk all things PM here, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So it says create. Hi, I'll help you build a new GPT, say something. So what I will say is, I would like to create a custom GPT for all things program, product, and project management. Going to hit enter. It says updating GPT. Excuse me. It says, great. How about Management Maestro? Would you like that, or do you have another name in mind? So I'll say, let's call this Hustle Harder PMO. And I'll put quotes around it. Because Hustle Harder PMO is the name of our newsletter and it is the name of our podcast. So why not have our own GPT? It says, great. Now let's create a profile picture. Hang tight. And what you are seeing is how interactive and how easy it is to use these things. I do not want you guys to be intimidated. Now, the picture it came up is absolutely horrible. We have our own logo and designs and all that stuff. You can customize all that stuff later. But I'm going to copy and paste something in here. And what I have here are the methodologies that I use and I draw from. So I'm going to go through these quickly. So first off, we have Six Sigma, As you guys know, I studied under Six Sigma Master Lean Black Belts during my time at GE, spent about 4 years there. I got my green and yellow belt there. We have Agile, specifically highlighting the Agile Manifesto. As you guys know, I'm a certified Agile coach and Agile in something called SAFe, which is Scalable Agile Framework at the enterprise level, just rolling out Agile methodologies on a large scale. I'm an certified OKR trainer, so just sort of helping executives map out outcomes, visions, and rolling that out to their teams. Lean portfolio and lean manufacturing. This is a great mindset. And Edward de Bono's Six Thinking Hats. I took a week-long conference where we practiced different methodologies for structured and creative problem solving. So this is what we're going to create our GPT on. And what it's going to do is it's going to draw from these methodologies. Once again, Six Sigma, Agile, SAFe, OKRs, objectives and key results, lean thinking, and Edward de Bono's Six Thinking Hats. Now you can update this later, but for now, I wanted to draw from these methodologies, these influences, right? I had these ready for us. So I put that in and let's see what it says while it's updating, ... See, it's fairly quick here. I've added the methodologies you mentioned into GPT's expertise. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to be adjusted. And I will say, no, this is perfect for now. I will update that list later. Okay, going to hit enter. And what you are seeing is the NLP, the natural language processing in regards to how you communicate with this. So you'll hear folks talk about prompt engineering. And yes, I have certifications in prompt engineering through, Microsoft Copilot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. But you do not need to be a certified prompt engineer to interact with this. The natural language processing is designed so that the only coding language you need to know is how to speak like a human being. And the more you speak to it like a human being, the better it's going to get. And by the more you, I mean us globally as human beings, as a civilization. Okay, so now what it says here is great. Feel free to update the list whenever you're ready. You can now try out Hustle Harder PMO in the preview chat. Okay, so the preview chat is right here. And what it's doing is it's saying, how can I get a structured program roadmap? What are the best sprint practice planning? How can you help me draft a RACI matrix? Now it's taking these examples from a couple different things. First off, this is my OpenAI ChatGPT. I have a professional account. I've been using it for about a year. So it knows and it saves the different things that I think about, that I write about, that we talk about in my podcast. So it's going to draw from that, but it's also drawing, once again, from these methodologies: Six Sigma, Agile, SAFe, OKRs, Lean, Edward de Bono, Six Thinking Hats. And what I'm going to say is because we're in the beginning of the year, I'm going to say that I'm in the process of setting up an offsite. And I want to know if you can draw from these methodologies and help me create some team exercises for this offsite. So let's start here. I am running an offsite for the executive team at a major firm, and our purpose is to roll out Gen AI LLM customer service chatbots for the company. Can you help me create an interactive agenda for team building exercises around this topic? All right, let's see what it does. Absolutely. All right, this arrow is indicating that there's more information below. So let's just cover the highlights here so I'm not reading words to you on the screen. So the agenda is designed to foster collaboration and creativity among your team. So it's giving it a title: Team Building Agenda, Gen AI, LLM, Customer Service Chatbots. It's going to say it's a half a day for the executive team and relevant stakeholders. All right, welcome and icebreaker. Build rapport. Discuss the role of AI in customer service. Activity, this is important. Pay attention. Each participant shares one example of an impactful AI customer service and how they've reached it. Group discussion. What does this example teach us about customer needs? Outcome sets the stage for creative thinking. If you stopped right there, that alone would be a great icebreaker you could draw from this offsite you were doing with your executive team. Then let's go to the second one. Mission alignment exercise. What's the North Star? Align the team for AI using customer service. Break everyone up into 4 to 5 people per team. Each group is going to brainstorm and create a draft on what the North Star statement or the final destination for what the chatbot initiative is going to deliver. So is it going to be empathetic? Is it going to be efficient? Is it going to be supportive? What's it going to do? And then the group's going to come together and present their statements as a team to the rest of the group. The outcome is going to create collaboration and create clear alignment on the purpose and the vision. All right, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to read all of these to you, but you see how quick and easy it is to set this up. Now, to be fair, I already had these methodologies ready. I just copy and pasted them in because I live and breathe this stuff. But you can make things up based on your needs, right? I love this one here. Brainstorming sprint capabilities. Use Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats. White hat. What data do we have about our customers? Black hat. What risk could arise? Blue hat. Summarize the discussion into action items. I'm a blue hat, so I love that. Okay. Team challenges, prototyping. I absolutely love this. Look how fast and easy this is. So we like this. We're going to say create. And we're going to say, who do we want to be able to use this? We're going to say anyone with the link. Now, I've never seen this before. To publish your GPT to the Explore GPT page, maybe this is something we'll do a little later on. And maybe what we'll do is we'll actually make the Hustle Harder PMO with those 6 different methodologies across Agile, Safe, Lean, Six Sigma, De Bono's Thinking Hats, and OKRs. Maybe we'll actually publish this in the GPT store so people can use it that don't have the link. But for now, I'm going to share this with the world. So I'm going to say save. And let's see how quickly it does this. It's saving it. It's creating it. And it's giving us a link. So we'll copy that link so we have it for later on. We'll say view GPT. And here it is. Hustle Harder PMO by Community Builder, expert in program, product, and project management. We'll go back here to our profile. We'll say My GPTs. And there it is, right here, Hustle Harder PMO. We have an edit link. We'll click edit. And this time, we'll explore the sub-tab of configure. And it's saying this is the name. This is the description, the instructions. Look at how awesome this is. It's an expert in all aspects of program, product, and project management. The GPT can offer guidance on Six Sigma, the Agile Manifesto, SAFE, Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats, objectives and key results, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Here are some conversation starters. We can add these, right? These are the boxes you see here. You can update these right here. And now what it is saying is if there are further knowledge articles. So I am actually part of the Harvard Business Review Advisory Council. A lot of the newsletters that I reference and that I write are from the Harvard Business Review articles. They are a wealth of information. If there were some great articles, I might save some of those down and upload those here, or any other type of knowledge base that you want to include. For now, code interpreter and data analysis, I don't think I need this. I don't think I need any additional actions. This looks pretty good for now. We're going to go back to create. We see here it's live. The link is shared with anyone. And we're going to come back here. Guys, that's how easy it is to not only use OpenAI's ChatGPT to create your own GPT, but you see, aside from listening to my spiel, and I apologize that you have to listen to this, but if you weren't listening to me, you probably could have gotten this done in 10 minutes or less. The key piece here, the most important thing, was that I had that methodology list ready to go. Once again, that methodology was from Agile, from Safe, from Six Sigma, from Lean, from OKRs and from the Bono Six Thinking Hats, because that is my world. But whatever your world is in regards to the GPT you want to create, you just get that list and you paste it in. You can then share this with your teams. You can use it to brainstorm. You can bring it into your projects. If I was to give you this link tomorrow and you were to use it in your project teams, it's going to frame all of the answers around Six Sigma, around Lean, around Agile to help you better engage with your teams to deliver better products for your customers. Okay. I hope you guys appreciated the opportunity to think about this. And if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to schedule a call, reach out to me, shoot me a ping. LinkedIn is probably the best way to get me. My team manages LinkedIn, they monitor that, so they'll make sure that they get to me as soon as possible. And remember to hustle harder. Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to our next conversation, and we'll talk again soon. Have a great day.